The Curious Mind of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was born in Germany in 1879. Even as a small boy, he was full of questions. When Albert was 5 years old and sick in bed, his father Hermann gave him a gift, a simple magnetic compass. Albert held the compass and watched the needle swing. He wondered, what invisible force makes the needle move? This was the first spark of his lifelong love for science. School was difficult for young Albert. He disliked memorizing facts and strict rules. He preferred to ask why and how. But he loved mathematics. He could solve complex problems much faster than his teachers expected. One teacher was often frustrated because Albert challenged the standard lessons, insisting there must be a better way to look at the world. When he was a teenager, Albert started skipping his less favorite classes to study on his own. He read deep books about physics and philosophy. A kind family friend named Max introduced Albert to advanced math concepts. Max saw that Albert's mind was special, hungry for big ideas that could change everything. Albert decided he wanted to be a physicist. He moved to Switzerland to attend a great university in Zurich. Even though he often skipped lectures he found boring, he studied tirelessly with his friends. He loved to walk the mountain paths, thinking about the nature of light and motion. After university, Albert struggled to find a teaching job. Instead, he took a position working in a patent office. His job was to review other people's inventions. This work was useful, but Albert still spent all his free time, even during his lunch breaks, working on his own scientific puzzles. He always carried a pencil and paper. The year 1905 was incredible. Albert published 4 papers that changed science forever. He showed that light was made of small packets of energy, photons. He also explained how things move when they are very fast. This was his special theory of relativity. People called 1905 his miracle year. Scientists everywhere soon realized Albert's ideas were revolutionary. He became famous almost overnight. He left the patent office to become a professor, traveling the world to teach his new physics. He enjoyed sharing his knowledge, but sometimes he missed the quiet time for thinking. Albert was not finished. He wondered how gravity worked. 10 years later, he published his general theory of relativity. He explained that gravity is not a force, but the way massive objects, like the sun, curve the fabric of space and time. It was a massive idea that required massive calculations. His most famous finding was the equation E equals mc squared. This means that a tiny amount of matter, m, can be converted into a huge amount of energy, E. This groundbreaking idea helped unlock the secrets of the universe, explaining how stars shine and leading to new forms of power on Earth. Albert was not only a brilliant scientist, he was also a voice for humanity. He believed in kindness, education, and peace. He spoke out against hatred and war. He traveled globally, reminding people that curiosity and asking questions were the greatest tools for a better world. In his later years, Einstein continued to search for answers. He wanted to find one single theory, a unified field theory, that could explain all the forces of nature in the universe. He spent countless hours working, never losing the curiosity he had as a 5-year-old with his compass. Albert Einstein passed away in 1955, but his ideas live on. Every time we use GPS, understand how the universe began, or question how things work, we are using the legacy of the little boy who asked, "What invisible force makes the needle move?" His life showed us that imagination is more important than knowledge.